the first guy, excuse me, he is running for Congress, and he believes in incest. He feels incest should be legal and pedophilia should be legal. Now, the same guy we have to talk about here was convicted of threatening President Obama. He has served 18 months in jail, and yet he's out. But I want you to hear and look at this sick puppy. So just give me a second.
Women. Nathan Larson is an accountant who lives in Fauquier County.
This is hard to read and certainly hard to hear. He admittedly thinks it's okay for adults to have sex with children. He even wants to make it legal. Northern Virginia Bureau Chief Peggy Fox is in Catlett, Virginia tonight, and she spoke to him.
Normally, we don't give people with abhorrent beliefs a platform in which to share those ideas. But this man is running for Congress, and as much as I personally hate to put this man on TV, we believe it's important for people to know why he's running for Congress. Nathan Larson told me he wants to, quote, restore liberty and make incest legal.
What about sexual relations with your own children?
Like, I would favor, like, legalizing incest.
Why is that?
Just because personal freedom.
What about the children's rights? Wouldn't that be rape to have sex with a child?
Well, like with girls, I mean, I just believe that it should be for fathers to make those decisions.
And you don't find anything wrong with that?
I mean, it's not for me to intrude on another family and tell them what they should do.
Wouldn't that be really dangerous for children?
I don't see how we know that. Like,
children are human beings. They're not property. What about their protection?
Oh, the law doesn't treat them as having the full rights of adults.
Nathan Larson also told me he doesn't think wives should be allowed to accuse their husbands of rape. Now, I talked to the Virginia State Board of Elections, and they tell me that Nathan Larson is not an official candidate because independents cannot be official until June 12th. But Larson says he's gotten the required 1,000 signatures and filed the paperwork. He's running in District 10, which is not where he lives. District 10 is represented right now by Republican Barbara Comstock. In Catlett, Peggy Fox, WUSA 9.
Larson ran for a state delegate seat in Prince William County last year after he spent 16 months in prison for threatening to kill President Obama.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard that. Not making that up. Now, did you hear he got the 1,000 signatures that he needed to get on the ballot? 1,000 that he needs to file his paperwork. So that's the sick thing. Yes, him, but the people that signed his petition to get him what he needs, that's the problem. And let me tell you something. He doesn't surprise me. I'm not, some of you say, oh, he's sick. I know he's sick, but you have to understand the history of this nation. He is no different than the slave master. The slave master was doing the exact same thing that everything this one was talking about in this video. And like they say, it's nothing new under the sun. They don't change the things that they're doing. They are just exposing themselves. And see, this is the thing. They get mad when I say this, but I love the presidency of Donald Trump. Every creepy, crawling, evil, slithering snake devil that's been in this country feel comfortable coming out now. They feel comfortable. And in the next video I played, they're going to literally say they feel comfortable because he's in there. I'm happy he's in there. Trust me. He ain't been in there 4 years, and look, everything that's happening, all the wake-up calls that's happening because this man's in office. You know, I'm noticing the black community is starting to get their act together slowly but surely. We are starting to get more unified than what we were before, because if Hillary Clinton would have came in office, we would have been in a freaking coma. We would have, thinking we didn't made it. Now we starting to open our eyes and see a lot of things, which is good. Let them expose themselves. This guy, in my opinion, if he was in an African nation, he would not be talking on the news like that. I promise you that. Or any other, a lot of countries in a civilized society, I wouldn't do that. But in America, people like him could run around society, openly admit what he's doing or what he wants to do or what should be legal and say it's liberty. And do you know they got organizations that's pushing for that? They have an organization called NAMBLA. It's called North American Boy Love Man Association or something like that. Okay. Hopefully I'm quoting it right, the acronym. But they're pushing for pedophilia to be legal. And their excuse with that is to say, well, homosexuality is legal, so why can't this? It's an orientation too. And when they let that cat out the box with homosexuality, Pandora's box, everything else will come up. Watch. If it's going to be, it's this one here, the next one going to be talking about bestiality. You watch. Well, bestiality should be legal. It's a sexual orientation. You're messing with my rights. Now, they say all this mess they say about black folk. They say, oh, we the worst thing ever. Now, it's funny these high IQ people that say, oh, they got high IQ, want to advocate the food with children. Food with family members. That's what the high IQ people, that's what I say. When they tell you, you have a low IQ, I'm like, good. I don't want to be anything equal to you, because they had to amend that test about 2 to 3 times for you to even rank high on it. I don't want to be anything equal to you. So cool, I take my low IQ all day long, because based on your high IQ, you have destroyed this country, literally. Black people built this country for you, and you destroyed it. You destroying Mother Nature. You destroying the air. You destroying the sea. You destroying the earth. You destroying everything, but you got a high IQ. It's documented. And right now, Father God is fighting back against you right now with this earth. While you think the sun's power has increased, it's so hot now, you can't even stand it. I seen stuff that they wearing jeans and they burning in jeans with things they never burned before, like the little cutoff jeans. They're burning now without sunscreen. Sunscreen not even working anymore. Then there was reports that the fish had opioids, traces of opioids in fish. These people ruined everything. And the good Lord is tired of it. He tired of it. It's the age of exposure. They sentence being shouted from the rooftop.